Hey everybody, Coach John Daly here, back again, doing something out of the comfort zone. Going to do the Facebook Live here as I record a podcast. Actually, it's a Motivation Monday game plan, so this is not Monday. Today is only Thursday, but I just found something I had to share, and it is out of this fantastic book, In Awe, from John O'Leary. And I wanted to just talk about this real quick. And I want to record the podcast too. So I thought I would do both. And that way you can hopefully get something out of it. And if you can just put up with me putting on the goggles here, I will get going on this. So you can see how easy it is. This is good. How easy it is to record a podcast. Okay, I'm using Audacity. Okay, and I'm just going to start recording. Hey everybody, Coach John Daly here, back again. Today's date is June 18th, 2020. It's a Thursday, but I'm recording this for Monday, our motivation talk that we got going on here, our game plan, our Monday motivation game plan for you, and hopefully this will find you doing well. I'm reading the book In Awe from John O'Leary, and this chapter on showing up, powerful chapter. If you didn't know John O'Leary's story, when he was burned at 9 years old, Jack Buck, the St. Louis Cardinal great announcer, came to visit him countless times in the hospital while John O'Leary was in the hospital for 5 months recovering. And he just kept encouraging, trying to get him to believe that he was going to recover, that they're going to have a John O'Leary day at the ballpark, okay, at St. Louis. And turn it around a little bit as John O'Leary got older, and Jack Buck got older too. Jack Buck ended up in the hospital before he died. Roughly 5 months, the same amount of time that John O'Leary was in the hospital. And in this little passage about showing up, John describes, he says, I didn't visit Jack one single time. It wasn't because of my demanding schedule. It wasn't that I was indifferent to all he had done for me. It wasn't that I was ignorant of the mighty struggles he was facing. It wasn't because I was too arrogant or preoccupied. I certainly thought of and prayed for him daily during that time. So why not write him? Why not call? Why not just show up at the hospital, walk to his room, step through the door, pull up a chair, sit beside him and say, Kid, wake up. You saved my life. You are why I write. You are why I went back to school. You are why I am where I am today. You changed the arc of my life. Kid, are you listening to me? Keep fighting. Those are the words, on a side note here, those are the words that Jack Buck said to little 9, 10-year-old John O'Leary, okay, when he was in the hospital, okay? And he was talking about wanting to say those to him. Logan, great to see you. Sandy, thanks for chiming in here. Love you guys when you chime in and watch. So John says, why didn't I do that? Here's the key. I wasn't free. No, I don't mean with my time, but with my mindset, my sense of self, my belief in my own value. I never went to visit my friend because I had an excuse we all use when we live in fear. Someone else will do it. Somebody else will go. People with bigger titles, people who are better friends, people who are more important, more connected, more impactful than me will go visit. And when that excuse wore out, the voice of fear whispered another lie. Some other time, tomorrow I'll visit, next week. I kept putting it off, and then I missed my chance. So again, that's from John O'Leary's In Awe, this chapter on showing up. Every one of the sections in here is just so crucial, you guys, and I got red pen written all over it. But it's about showing up, and I love his definition of freedom, and I think I want to tap into this a little bit more, especially with 4th of July coming up, and how none of us are free from that internal voice, the fear. We don't want to look in the mirror because we know what's looking back at us is that, in my case, that dork who's always made those mistakes, who's always thought negatively, who always says things and doesn't finish, starts things, doesn't finish. The list goes on and on and on what we do to sabotage ourselves. And so I kind of had to discovery this morning reading that part in that book. And I just, you know what? I'm not using all this red ink in my book for nothing. I just had this feel. I just wanted to share this with you, and I wanted to combine it with the Facebook Live video and my Motivation Monday game plan for my podcast. Okay, so that's kind of what I wanted to share with you. I hope you guys are doing well. Okay, Chris, good to see you. Thanks for watching. Coach Will, glad you're here. Okay, you guys are always very supportive. I really love that. So go out and grab that book. In fact, before you grab In Awe, go grab On Fire, the book from John O'Leary. Grab that book first, and then In Awe is the second book that just came out in May. Fascinating reflections, fascinating thinking of changing your mindset. It's just really, really powerful. Okay. Hey, Will, great to see you, man. All right, you guys, I'm going to wrap this up, both the Facebook Live video and then the recording of the Monday Motivation tidbit for you. So again, hope you guys are doing well. Keep taking care of yourselves and each other. Find me over on Facebook at Coach to Expect Success, over on Twitter at Coach to Success, over on Instagram at Coach John Daly, and of course, CoachToExpectSuccess.com. This book is almost done. I just passed page 200, almost there. I got to get that on the book list on the homepage of CoachToExpectSuccess.com. All right, you guys. Hope you are doing well. Take care of yourselves and each other. We'll talk again soon. See you. All right, so I just stopped the recording of the podcast. Okay, so part of it, I was like, let me start. I was listening to Sam Crowley, and I've heard this before. Creating dual content. So whether it's a blog, whether it's a video, whether it's a podcast, stuff like that, you can do one thing and have it count for many things. So I basically wanted to show you how easy it is to do a podcast. All right. So I got my little intro and extra. I'm going to add that in the front and the back of this. I may not even edit it. Of course, I sound dorky sometimes, and I say things, I fumble with my words. But that's the way it rolls. That's the way. I'm not a professional. I don't try and edit too many ums and ands and all this stuff. And if you do, fantastic. You have more courage, more strength, more focus on detail than I do. So you're definitely better in those areas, right? But again, have some fun with putting stuff out there. Quit being afraid. Quit putting stuff off. And again, it's that mindset. It's just making simple decisions. And is it easy? Heck no. Am I doing it every day? No, I'm not, right? I'm not doing things I know I should be doing, but I'm trying. Every day I'm trying, and I hope you are too with whatever you want to do, okay? All right, you guys, thanks for putting up with me. Thanks for chiming in. We will see you later. Take care.